Question everything, for the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, you know, I was building with my brother and stuff, the security guard and stuff like that. And we're just, touching bases on, that statement, we're not free, And when you think about us not being free, don't get me wrong, we're not. We've been emancipated or proclamated to mass incarcerated. That's for sure. But when we look at our ancestors and our forefathers in the sense of what they was going through and how they couldn't move around freely from nowhere and was stuck on different plantations and enslaved to those plantations and was chased down with all different types of allegedly attack dogs and many other different things if they tried to leave, and many different heinous things happened to them if they did try to leave. Us being able to travel around the United States, even though we have, even with the passports and so on, passport bros and so on, when it comes to the different identification cards and stuff that we have to carry, yet all that stuff, tracks us, and give them tracking and monitoring of where we go and where we be at. We're still a hell of a lot more freer than our forefathers. And we don't never want to give no disrespect to our forefathers and our ancestors for what they've been through by saying we're not free, as if we're judging on the basis of what they was what they was enslaved to compared to what we're being oppressed to today. It's two different things, Yes, we're not free, but yes, we're not locked in a sense of enslavement like they was as well. And we got to give respect to our elders, that know a lot about these things, who can tell us some stuff that we might not know because we weren't on the planet when they was coming up, as well as going back past them, going into our ancestors and to our forefathers who had to survive real harsh and heinous hatred and supremacy of white supremacy as they pushed their lineage and our generations to make it to the future, which we stand today and being able to speak the way we speak, Yeah, it's a tough ride, but we are some of the most strongest people in the world. Our stock is of the original stock, the original people, thus very adaptable to a variety of different things that have been thrown at us for hundreds of years now. So with that, I want to just give respect and homage to our elders as well as to our ancestors who have survived the harsh treatment of enslavement, to have all of us who are still here to be able to speak and be able to take part in what we call life today. Because if it weren't for them who survived it, we wouldn't be here at all. And that's just 100. So with that, as we continue to move on our journey, pushing back oppression and fighting against oppression and looking for liberation and justice and reparations for the crimes against humanity that has been done in the form of Holocaust to our bloodline, as we continue on here to go into the future, we will always give homage to our forefathers and our ancestors who have fallen, who have gave the ultimate sacrifice in order for us to be able to be speaking now on TikTok and any platforms on the level of what we are, as we chase down our history, chase down our culture, chase down our identity, chase down our way of life that we have lost, to be able to better our way of life as we go into the future of learning and knowing who we are from our voice and from our narrative, other than what the colonizers have taught us and what they say we supposed to know or be like, or the identities they have given us in the form of nationality. We are now chasing down our own and acknowledging our own reality for who we are, based off our own research and our own investigative study to find ourselves true when it comes to standing on our own 2 feet as a nation of people. And where we're going is based off how we come together and continue to study and represent each other in unity and in fellowship, for understanding that we all are striving to be our best and our greatest when it comes to saving and pushing our nation into a better, more moral, more honorable, and more just place from which we have come to which we are standing now, based off of the ugly things that have happened to us and still is happening to us as we speak. We continue to push forward to be the greatest Aboriginal Negroes we can possibly be here in the wilderness of North America. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. For that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.